The next chart we'll look at is the pie chart. The pie chart is a very simple, easy to use chart that's great at summarizing small amounts of data. We have to be careful with pie charts because oftentimes they're overused or they're used when there's way too many factors. The typical rule of thumb with a pie chart is that you want to use it whenever you have data on different categories, but you want no more than 6 to 8 categories. Otherwise, you have too many slices within the pie and it becomes very, very difficult to read. So oftentimes you're using a pie chart when you have, say, 2 to 5 different categories that you want to collect information on. So let's continue on with the example with the bank manager. So we have information about the different types of complaints with respect to long queue times. But now, perhaps we want to look at our customer base to understand more of what is the breakdown of our customers. So it could be that we want to look at the type of account that they have, whether it's a personal account or a business account, or if they're coming in for a specific type of request, such as a withdrawal or deposit. So in this case, we'll create 2 pie charts to really look at that breakdown. For the first one, we're going to go ahead and select cells A6 through B8. We'll go to the Insert tab, and then we could either go straight to the pie chart or our recommended charts. Here, it's interesting that it'll come up with different options. So we could definitely do a column chart or a bar chart for this one and see the magnitude. However, to get a quick representation and have a chart that's very simple and easy to read, the pie chart comes in very handy because it shows that magnitude a little bit better than our column or our bar chart. So I'm going to select the pie chart and then OK. And then I'm going to pull that down a little bit more so we could read that. So with our pie chart, we can easily see that well over 75% of our customers, and we could probably estimate it more as a little bit more than 80% of our customers, and as we hover over it, we can see it's actually 87% of our customers are using the bank for their personal accounts. If I hover over the business accounts, then I can see that it's 13%, and there were 132 values. So as a quick glance, this is a great way with a pie chart to easily interpret that well over the majority of the customers are using the bank for personal accounts. I can also create a second pie chart then to look at the requests. So I will go back to Insert, Recommended Charts, and then my pie chart again. And then I'll slide that over out of the way a little bit. So here I can also see then that the majority of the customers are coming into the bank to make a deposit. So it's 85% of our customers. As I'm making business decisions, it's very helpful then to see if I'm going to make a change to a policy or some sort of business practice. I probably am going to want to change that policy so that it affects the most customers, because then it will have the biggest impact on improving customer satisfaction. So as I'm narrowing down what I want to focus on, then I really want to look at what's happening with customers coming in for their personal accounts to make a deposit. So again, using this information to really narrow down and understand what is going to affect the majority of my customers so that I can make improvements that have the biggest impact. And the pie chart is a great way of graphically showing this information very quickly at a very quick glance.